sun, dried up and still out of love. Like a worm caught in the sun, dried up and still out of love.
We are in Ottawa, where the Senators returned here in 1992, and so many great stars have passed through, like Spezza, Alfredson, Chara, to name a few. Opening face-off is just seconds away. Clutch save!
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Puck picked up by McCann. And a smart heads-up play to poke out away by Aho. And the puck leaves the zone. Across the line from center. Dumps it into the ozone. The Bruins gain possession. Here they come inside the neutral zone. The Senators have it from their own end. Oh, no way to brace yourself for that hit.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Hyman. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Still looking for our first goal. Hintz has won the draw and they'll go on the attack. Desperation with the save. Can't maintain possession after that hit. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Quick feed to Courtier. Look at that hit. Maybe trying to wear down the opponents here. Boston's got a hold of the puck. Takes a shot. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Montembeau is helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. The officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Hot save with ease. Montembeau's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Past the midway mark of the frame, we've still got zeros on the board. The Senators win the draw. Moves the puck. Passes it over to Melinda. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. The Senators gain control of the puck. Look at this, Cheryl. Here comes the response.
Oh, yeah, and it's response to the injured athlete on the ice. And at times, the game has to govern itself. When a teammate sticks up for you, when they feel like there was an intent to injure, you drop the gloves. Over to the penalty box they go, James, and they'll get some much-needed rest. Well, it's going to be 5 minutes. They can get some water and relax.
Well, with all that said and done with, we still got a game to play, and face-off here set to resume action. The Bruins will start off on the attack after winning the draw. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Oh, and that battle ends as the puck gets loose. He got all of that hit. Gets the puck in deep. Taken by Edmund Larson. Good stand-up hit on the play. Ottawa's got possession of the puck. The Senators take possession in the defensive end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Stop on the blocker.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react. If you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Boston's got the puck now. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Takes a shot. Montembeau's going to hang on for a whistle. Centers glide into the dot as a face-off ready to resume play. Aho's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Big-time stop. Well, that brings an end to period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Opening face-off here in the second period is about set to go. Advantage goalies for the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Bruins held the majority of play in that opening frame, James. And that'll be frustrating as it's a scoreless game. The coach will be telling them to continue to do the same things except to drive the middle of the ice. You got to get to those hard-scoring areas. You got to play dirty. You want to put it in the net.
Hyman's going off for interference.
It's going to be an interference call, and trust me, James, I know what he's trying to do here. You're trying to slow up your opponent, give your team opportunity to get to that puck first, but he holds on a little too long, so he's going to the sin bin.
The Senators get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
Paints it over! Delayed penalty looming. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Bruins have been handed 2 for interference.
I think this is a pretty easy call. I mean, you can't get in the way of someone without the puck and impede on their forward movement.
The Senators roll out their man advantage unit, and they've got lots of time with this 5-on-3.
Oh, and that is a lot of time on a 5-on-3. You have to have a sense of urgency here, though, because if you pop one by, you still have the man advantage.
Across the line along the left wall. Here's a chance, sends it in front. He scores! What a goal!
I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
The Bruins' pressure and attacking is finally paying off here as they break through with a goal in period number 2.
And they figure out how to solve the goaltender as well, James, throwing everything at the net the first 2 periods here, and finally one breaks through.
To his teammate! Oh, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing!
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
The Senators have it now. And that skips out of the offensive end. Slides it back to the blue line. Oh, what a stick save! Boston's across the blue line. Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. Slides it over to McCann. Slides it across. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing a reason why they got the equalizer.
Quick shot! Denies him! And he loses control of the puck. Stone's taking it from his own end. Takes the pass. Grabs it with the glove. And here's the pass to Tomasino.
Beck's not going to be able to get away from the bruise and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because that play earlier where he hurt their player. Montembeault's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, too positioned to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Tomasino's at the face-off dot, ready to win this, draw on the man advantage.
Zuccarello's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Quick pass to Mercier. Ottawa's coaches will not be liking that power play opportunity as they fail to convert and give up a short-handed one.
Well, that's a tough one for the power play team here, James, giving up a shorty on that one. What matters now is what you do next. Reset, refocus, and attempt to get back in this one.
Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. More than half the period left to play. We are all tied up in this one. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Sends a pass over. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. There's another for the hit parade. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. Puck picked up for the open ice. Huge save on the play. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, and be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save. Montembeault's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Lowers the boom there. Moves around along the half wall. Too much traffic in the lane. The Bruins get a hold of the puck in their own end.
Not trying to take your job, James, but I have to mention that big hit. Wow, that was a ringer.
And he takes the dish. Puck sent over to Parasite. There's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Strong defensive effort. Oh, what a hit. Those are the ones you feel in the morning. Big time stop there. Beck's got it in the defensive end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Fiala. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Montembeault's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's needed to make, and it's all about for a tender managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
They'll need more than that to beat him. Hintz works the puck in his own zone. Gaining momentum up along the side. Boston's got the puck against the half wall. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Steps into the offensive end. Boston's got a hold of the puck now. To the low slot. The Senators grab possession of the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Novak. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Here we go. Period number 3 is underway. Still looking for who that hero will be. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Bruins are off to the box. Interference the call.
Well, this is a good call because it is interference. You have to allow your opponent to fight for a loose puck.
Power play unit going back to work.
So they worked on this setup in practice on the power play. It's already worked for them this evening, James. You can certainly see the confidence that they have in this particular setup. The man has been effective.
Loses the coverage there. Moves it quickly over to Tomasino. That knocks him off the puck. Sends the feed in front. Scores!
Well, your specialty team coaches are constantly telling you on the power play that you need to take advantage, and the way that you do that is to take away the eyes of the goaltender. Ton of net front presence here. Not squeezing the same guy's shot. Finds its way to the back of the net.
The Senators have to be feeling good about themselves after taking the lead with that goal here in the third.
Yeah, and it's not much of a cushion. The way this game has gone back and forth, James, but it's something. You're in the lead, so now you want to continue with that tempo. Find a way to push your opponent back. Continue to punch and press.
Here's a short pass to Stone. Shot! Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. And there's the whistle icing the call.
Montembeau's been dialed in and tracking extremely well tonight, James. Everything that's coming at him, he can see, and that's something that is really critical in the game. You make the timely stop that's needed to give your team some confidence in front of you.
Lots of time left in this period. Ottawa's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Boston's got a hold of the puck.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Goaltender in front. Fantastic save.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Dropped him in the open ice. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by McCann. Denies him with the pad. Moves it to Burns. He carries the puck up along the wing. Pass in front. And it caroms off a twig in front of the net. Quick feed to Hughes. And stops that big bomb. Quick pass to Kunin. And he serves it across to Novak. Handles the puck. Oh, look! Out against the wall.
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And
Scores! And the scratching and clawing is paid off as we are back to even.
well, we're back to evens, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it. Everyone has a role on the team. You have the high-flying flash and the goal scorers, and then you got the hard-nosed, gritty players who know how to get it done. And he is an example of this. Look at him on the hunt. He is not going to get rewarded with a point, but man, does he ever start this play with a huge body check that gains them possession.
The Bruins have scratched and clawed their way to making this a tie game here at a critical point in the third.
That's critical timing, James. The bench just erupts with that equalizer. And listen, when you score a goal like this, often you put your opponent on their heels because they knew they had the game within reach. Now it's a much different story.
Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it. This is the best part of the game. It's really tight. It's down the stretch. One mistake either way will be the difference maker.
And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Past the midway mark in this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Senators win it in the defensive zone. The Bruins gain control of the puck against the wall. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Takes the feed. Devastating hit into the wall. I think he tried to turn him into drywall on that play. Passes it over. Picked up along the wall by Sidorov. Oh my! offensive zone. Receives the pass. Shakes off the coverage. That's a solid check on the play. Directed over to Rosen. Oh, and here's the pass. Pass-hander, and it's off the iron.
Ottawa's been on the wrong side of the hockey gods tonight, James. How many have they shot off the post?
43 seconds left on the clock. Boston's gained possession along the boards. Driving right to the front. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Well, this goal has it all. I mean, you have to shake your defender, which is not easy to do, but it's power, it's explosiveness, and then the recognition that you created the lane for yourself. I love it from start to finish. That's a tremendous goal.
Boston's on their way to victory if they can hold down this lead through the rest of the third.
Well, it's all about game management, but they can't just sit back and hold on. Otherwise, their opponent, they will look to attack, and they will take advantage. Put them back on their heels. Be in the offensive zone where they can't get an opportunity to attack you.
Quick pass to Hughes. And a great save. Montembeau's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Zuccarello's been on it all night, and as you can see here, the grade A chances just piled up, and finally he broke through here, James. He didn't get frustrated. What I loved about it was he continued to get to the right spots. If you're getting good looks, at some point, it's eventually going to go in. One-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save.
And into the wide-open cage, it's an empty net goal.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. You can see the body language on them, James, the dying moments of the game, and they're able to get the empty net goal. Everyone can take a deep breath here, as that should do it.
Boston's been the better team tonight, and after that empty netter, that should pretty much seal the win for them there.
Well, I like the way they played, and they have urgency at the end of the game, and they're rewarded with the empty netter. They should have this one in the bag.
Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. Cheryl, I really like how this team stayed with it all night long. They ran into a hot goaltender, but you know what? They kept putting pucks on net, and it paid off.
Well, it really did pay off, James, and sometimes you do have to stick with the game plan and really trust that what you're doing is right. Listen, they earned the possession time. They earned the ability to get the puck to the net. They need a little more net front presence, I thought, but they found a way to capitalize.
Thanks so much for joining us here. It was a fun one to call, and we will see you soon. For all of us here at EA Sports, stay safe. Official ready to drop the puck. The Devils get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Use of the body to knock him off the puck. Takes the feed at center, moves up ahead. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. He's got a step, scores! And just like that, a perfect road start.
A cliche is always getting the start, but that is exactly what it means. And the coach couldn't have drawn it up any prettier to take the crowd over the game early and send a message right from puck drop. This is exactly how he uses his skating to his advantage. He trusts his edges, and it's almost as he's saying to the defender, come on, come with me. And the moment he knows that he's got the defender, he turns on a dime and takes the space that he's created.
The Bruins were looking for a good start in this one, and they have certainly accomplished that with the first goal of the game just minutes in.
Well, you know, they would have talked about making sure that they establish some presence and some pace in the game, in particular in the opening frame, James. But to get off a 1-0 lead on your opponent just minutes into the game, that is a fantastic start.
New Jersey's got it against the boards. Boston's got to hold him against the wall. Hughes takes the puck. Here we go, odd-man rush here. Scores! The captain delivers!
With a really great puck movement and speed to the neutral zone to gain that possession on entry, James. And then it's all about drive and attack. They take advantage of the numerical advantage, and they bury it.
Plenty of time left in this frame. The Bruins have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Boston's won the draw in the neutral zone. The Devils have it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Burns. Gains the zone from the right side. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save in front.
But there's no surprise here, James. I mean, he is so powerful. You can see it in his stride. You can see it in his body position. I mean, he's just a freight train taking it to the net.
Moves it quickly over to Fiala. New Jersey's got the puck along the boards. From the point, they take control of it. And he sidesteps the check there. Shot! Glove save made by Anderson. Quick pass across to Yamamoto. And he dodges the poke check there. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Here's a short pass to Rob, and that's knocked away in the defensive end by Kranz. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. The Bruins have been the better team in this first period. More scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. Hintz wins the defensive zone face-off. The Bruins move to the offensive zone. And cut that one out of the net.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck. Well, he's having a tough time out there, James. You can see it on his face. He's really laboring and fighting to stay in the play.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And look at this, they're really ratcheting up the intensity here. Oh, there's a hit. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Takes the puck at the point. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Pass across to Glass. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Stamkos. Shuts him down. Slides it diagonally to Glass. Boston's ready to go on the attack. Moves the puck along the half wall. Moves it to Hughes. Anderson's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Absolutely crucial face-off looming here, and especially for those tired defenders who couldn't get off.
With a tired team, this is going to be a pivotal face-off, James. You know that they need to win it to get the puck down the ice and get a change. And if you're their opponent, you're in the offensive zone. You know this is your opportunity to attack against a tired team. They're on their heels. They can't retrieve pucks because they're so tired. Just find a way to own it.
The Bruins have created a lot of scoring chances so far, and they lead it late in this first period. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
Anderson's been so dialed in right from puck drop, and really the only player that has been. He has been under siege. Yes, they're trailing, but they still have an opportunity to get back in this game because of him.
New Jersey's got it in their own zone. Look out, here they come on the attack. Oh, great pad save there. Hughes moves it ahead. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Hughes trying a little bit too much here. You know that he's a creative player. He's aggressive. When that puck's on his stick, he likes to attack. A little too much here, and he loses the puck.
Lots of time left in this period. 2-0 is the score. Boston's won the defensive zone draw. New Jersey's got control. Scores! Got to lose! Got to lose!
Well, this is frustrating for the goaltender who gets beat down low, and it's all because of a defensive zone turnover. He can't get set to position and opens up the bottom half of the net. As they found a way to get to the back of the net. Real good opportunity there. Good shot selection as well. They haven't had many, but they were able to convert on that one.
Taken along the wall by Yamamoto. The Bruins gain possession. And the puck's knocked loose. New Jersey's got it along the wall. Here's a chance. Fires it on net. Oh, what a pad save by Lindholm. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Fiala sliding the puck behind the net. Quick feed to Burns. Somehow knocked away by the goalie on that one.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Boston's message was clear coming into this one. Lots of shots on net, and they lead here in this second. They win the draw and go on the attack. Quick pass to Spacek, and that's blocked away. Here we go, puck's in deep. The Bruins gain control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Grams. Takes it and looks ahead. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Dishes it off. That's gloved by Anderson.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about the spark and what comes next.
And that's off a stick. Knocked off the puck. Here they come on the attack. Sanderson's got the puck in his own zone. Charles got it along the boards. Steps into all of that. The Bruins have it from their own end. Slides the puck across to Grams. They've got numbers. In close. Anderson's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Boston's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second. Pates won the draw, and they're on the attack. Hated of a shot. Turns him away. Takes the feed at the back end. Denies him. He got on him. Levels him with the hit. Oh, he's dialed it tonight. What a save on that one. Through the neutral zone and to the offensive end.
You know, it's stepped on your toes there, James, but had to react to that massive hit. He scores! Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. When you're behind in a game, James, sometimes you can get frustrated, rattled, and you're in the game now.
New Jersey's equalizer comes on a lot of hard work here in period number 2.
The coach will be happy with this performance. The pushback, the fight to claw their way back in late in the second, and this will set them up nicely for the third.
Here's a short pass to Bear. Puts it on net. Stopped with ease.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be
Oh, he
athletic.
needed to make that save with time running down. And there's coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. They have dropped the puck on period number 3. We are still tied here, so the next goal could be critical. Let's get the call. Aho's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
Well, you're going to get the interference call anytime you impede the forward movement of your opponent when they do not have the puck. You got to allow that to happen, otherwise you go into the box.
The Devils will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
New Jersey's got the puck. Feeds the puck to Evangelista. And he loses control here. Loose puck and he's in all alone. Pad save with ease. Poked away in the defensive end. Player goes down to the ice. There's the referee's hand in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty on the way. Here comes the call. The Bruins are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
New Jersey's got a 5-on-3 and lots of time on their side.
The long 5-on-3, yes, you have more time, and you know that you've worked on this in practice. The coach wants you to be patient with the puck, but they want you to find an opportunity to drive and attack. You have to move it or you have to fire it.
Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Winterton. Over the boards and right under the bench. That's like sleeping with the enemy.
Hey, it's embarrassing that you're in there, James, but he also took a huge hit. So,
Dumped over right onto the bench. That's a little awkward.
real awkward, isn't it, James? You can see kind of the extra shoves happening there, so get out of here. You got to pick yourself up, and you got to make your way to your own bench. That's a tough one.
Boston's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Passes the puck over to Winterton. Was into the offensive zone now on the attack. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Lindbaum.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
There's an injection of energy with that hit. Big time stop there. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. On the backhand. Score! Sets a power play goal. Puts them in front.
Well, that's perfect execution. You have that play
Bruins have possession shorthanded. From the open ice, they gain the line. Here's a chance with the stop. And he takes the feed. Shakes the defender. He's on the breakaway. Stopped on the breakaway.
Now the shooter gets in tight here, James, and guess what? The goaltender, he does not bite on the first fake, and that allows him to make the save.
Beck's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. New Jersey's got it now. Dave!
Not much to say after that one, James. I'm actually at a loss for words. That was huge.
Stuffs him again! The Devils get a hold of the puck along the boards. Plays the body into that play. From his own end, he moves it up ahead. Runs him hard against the boards. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Oh, yes, and he rings the post.
The Devils recognize that they have the lead, but also you don't get tons of great looks in the game, and this one is a missed opportunity as the puck goes off the frame and out.
Moves it to Kariera. Takes the feed. Hyman's got it in the offensive zone. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Demick.
New Jersey's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks at a great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense. These are always high-tempo pace games. They are fast because the puck is slinging back and forth right now, trading chances at either end.
Boston's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Burns plays it now. Here they come on the attack. Scores! Off the post and in!
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. I love the way they were able to execute on this odd man rush. James really used the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way.
Made this anybody's hockey game now. We are all tied just the way we love it, Cheryl.
Yeah, everyone loves it in the building. I mean, the energy that it's created and the buzz. You can see everyone on the bench. They were up cheering, and this is the momentum switch in the game. This face-off is critical. You want possession. You want to continue to drive the pace and put them on their heels.
Shot attempt completely fails on that. And he takes the pass. Quick feed to Ekman Larson. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Boston's got a hold of the puck now.
There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining for us and the fans in the building. Listen, I was more of a defensive specialist, so I wouldn't have been up in the tap, but clearly the game's changing.
Grabbed along the boards by Sidorov. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on the stick.
Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Loses his balance on the play. New Jersey's got a hold of it along the wall. Uses the force on that hit. Inside of the final minute here in the third. The Devils have it against the wall. Sends it across the ice. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Slides the puck over. Gains the zone through the middle. New Jersey's looking to break out of their own end. Shakes himself free. Fires it. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Denies him again. Intercepted in the offensive end by Rock. And he gets on
control it, the call has been made. You just got to get out there, and your key player's got to do a job.
New Jersey's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Stop! Stop! Goal!
They really take advantage of the extra attacker here, James. I love that there's a double threat on this power play. They can shoot, they can move the puck, which makes their opponent vulnerable. Great conversion. On the dime seconds of the third, they're able to capitalize on an opportunity, James. But I thought that throughout this third period, there's a ton of urgency and push to get that goal.
Centers right into the Giants. Face-off ready to resume play. New Jersey's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Takes a shot. There it is. Final horn sounds. We are all over here in this one. Charlie, this was a textbook example tonight of one team really moving their feet, and they benefited from it.
They benefited from special teams as well, James. I mean, you have to find ways to make adjustments and cash in when it counts, and it was the difference tonight.
And the fans are getting loud once again to salute the Warriors here, Cheryl.
Oh, yeah, this is a lot of fun. I mean, this is the connection that you see between a fan base and their team, and it's a tradition, right? You come out on the ice, you want to